To close the Transatlantic is basically the same way how you open it. It's very simple and everything, You get the two parts and everything. Just sandwich them together, just like that. And, it should fit. Oop, wrong side. Make sure that it's the chronograph side is the one that actually has the open screws part. So always remember that. Just basically put all the pieces back in, all the screws. Yeah, I've always technical difficulties. It's not going in because it's not lined up, that's why. There you go. It's usually the case sometimes. It's not lined up properly, and it's just a little minute of a millimeter or whatever. Okay, that's all done. So now this is all put together, you could put the bezel back on. Oops. The bezel part. There's no wrong way of putting this back on, because it basically just fits on just like this. And if you're home, if you have enough strength, you could probably just put it down, just bare fingers and everything. I am in a workshop, and I have got this little baby, or big baby, whatever you want to call it. I gotta find the right size, because the last thing I want to do is break this. Because God forbid, if I put too much pressure on this thing, I could actually crack the crystal, and the crystal's on both sides. So, yeah, it's not something we want to do. Okay, so that's fine. That cradles it. This is too small. It's big enough. However, this thing is a little too big, so I'm just hoping this can fit through. Actually, so I tried doing this one time, and I think it's too big. Okay, there it goes. Goes right in. Okay, so make sure it's all, leveled out, so it can just go right in perfectly. And yeah, it's pretty much in. Oh, no, it's not. Like I said, you could probably just a little finesse. There you go. Little finesse. It's gotta be nice and even. It might be the bottom piece that's probably too small, or too big rather. So it's kind of like sinking in. Okay. Like I said, you could probably just do this with your fingers and everything. It might be even easier. Just using one piece. Try this one. It kind of just cradles it. Yeah, it's like some sides are going in, some aren't. So this is probably the hardest part. Is just putting, it's probably closing it, or just putting this one piece back on as the bezels to cover the screws. Now, God forbid, I mean, this thing is. I'm going to tell you guys off the bat. Invicta does make beautiful watches, and 9 times out of 10 they always make watches that are waterproof, because that's their trademark, is all about sub-aquas and waterproofing and making sure like you go scuba diving or anything like that, you can like take this thing underwater. And yeah, that's most of the cases with most of their watches. However, this watch is more for style and fashion, not for underwater function. It's water resistant. You can splash water on it, and that's pretty much it. You can't go swimming with it, and I would not recommend, dunking your hands in water with this thing. It's not waterproof. It's resistant. The screw down crown is only on the chronograph side, but on this side the crown's not screwed down. It just pulls right out. If you can pull it out, it's only water resistant, not waterproof. All right, so this is on as much as possible. So